Anthony asking about the running back room, whether that's still on the radar or pushing that toward 2024.
Everything's always on the radar in terms of talent acquisition with Mario Cristobal. Like there's nothing that we're just going to hand wave. You know what I mean? Nothing. Oh, well, no. So there's Cedric Baxter from Orlando Edgewater. I know that Miami was not in his top 5 that he released a couple weeks ago. But until he commits, until he signs, I'm not going to say that that any lead is insurmountable, because we've seen some already, including Francis Mauigoa, where, maybe 2 months ago, it didn't seem at all possible. And then now he's going to be a Hurricane. So there's one guy that we're going after as a 4-star, Mark Fletcher, who's committed to Ohio State, goes to American Heritage down here. There is a thought that he might be looking to stay home and play for Miami. So Mark Fletcher is a name who had been on the radar before, that I was asked about previously, who maybe you need to dust that off and bring that back again. Chris Johnson, no relation to CJ2K, but he plays at Fort Lauderdale Dillard High School, is one of the fastest players in this recruiting class as well. He's a 3-star prospect, 5'11", about 180 pounds. So not the biggest running back, but blazing track speed from a school that is a historical producing program. So Isaac Bruce, back in the day, he played at Fort Lauderdale Dillard. What is his name? Lorenzo White, who went to Michigan State, I believe, also an alum of Dillard High School. They had a legendary basketball coach, Marcia something. She coached women's basketball. The men's basketball team also there is legendary. Marcia Pender, was her name. So yeah, that's one of the legacy programs in Fort Lauderdale of the public schools system. They also have the one in Singular Arts magnet program there. So yeah, but anyway, and Dillard is a school that has produced talent for the Miami Hurricanes football team recently. Jonathan Ford played there. Also Nigel Kelly, who just signed in this past recruiting class, signed there. Anton Jackson, a 2024 cornerback who flipped from Georgia to Miami a couple of weeks ago. I don't even know if I spoke about him, but Action Jackson, number 1 is his jersey number. So he's number 1 in your program and number 1 in your heart. He plays there, and so does Chris Johnson. So at the running back position, there's a way that you can look. And then also in 2024 for cornerback, one of the leaders I think it's going to be for that class already committed from Dillard High School. So yeah, we're not just going to let any talent go by the wayside, or any position go by the wayside, especially when you could potentially lose guys into the transfer portal. And, hey, I want to say 2 or 3 running backs are draft eligible this year. So Parrish for Henry Parrish, Jalen Knighton, and Don Chaney. Technically, now I'm not saying that they're all going to leave, but if one does, hey, we're going to continue to restock. So yeah, that's the thing. And there's at least 3 names that I've given you. In Baxter, Fletcher, and Johnson to look at, and we're going to continue to evaluate to see if there's anybody else to add to that list as we go on.